I woke to the taste of Wiggenweld potion trickling down my throat. Voices.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Nina, please, wake up!
I coughed, blinking through the haze. Bookshelves, a desk, a statue of a long-haired man with piercing eyes. We'd made it. Salazar Slytherin's Scriptorium.
Nina, can you hear me?
Sebastian's face hovered above me, pale as death. My voice was raw, my throat like sandpaper. I'm okay. Ominous's relieved exhale brushed my forehead. A feverish heat bloomed across my face as ice-cold fingers pressed against my cheeks. I stretched my neck, gaze landing on Ominous. I felt his warmth beneath me, his hands cradling my head to keep me steady. Sebastian squeezed my hand.
I never wanted to hurt you, I panicked!
His eyes were glassy, shadowed by strands of hair sticking to his forehead. There was no other way, I replied faintly, debating whether I should move at all. Ominous could just stay here. I could just stay here, in his lap. But he pulled away carefully, guiding me upright.
We need to get you to the hospital wing.
He urged, one hand steady on my back.
Does it still hurt?
No, I said, surprised that I meant it. I feel okay. A bit dizzy, but otherwise, I'm fine. Ominous didn't look convinced, his normally immaculate hair disheveled, his eyes red-rimmed. He looked destroyed. Ominous. Really, I'm okay, I insisted. I tried to smile, pointless given that he couldn't see it. But the reassurance wasn't for him alone. It was for me. He didn't respond. Sebastian let out a breathless laugh.
Merlin, I'm glad you're such a badass.
He grinned, fingers curling around mine. He gave a hearty pull, and I stood. I took in the room, willing myself to overcome the wave of vertigo that threatened to knock me back to the floor. I shifted my feet to regain balance. It was breathtaking, like stepping back in time. The air was filled with the scent of old parchment and dried herbs, the weight of history spilling in from every side. The lingering bitterness of Wiggenweld potion clung to my tongue, but I found comfort in knowing that my senses were working normally again. Sebastian tracked my gaze, colour returning to his face. I could tell he was itching to explore, his excitement barely restrained, but his focus remained on me, eyes searching, as if afraid he might still find traces of the pain he had inflicted.
I'm so sorry, Nina,
he said, his expression slipping back into anguish. I know, I simply said. I paused, biting my lip before adding, we should take something, make this worth it. I felt Ominous's disapproving frown like a gush of cold air, but Sebastian's eyes lit up as he dashed toward the nearest bookshelf. I exhaled, turning to Ominous. My mouth pressed into a thin line, locking in whatever words threatened to escape. Finally, he gave a small nod.
For Aunt Noctua, for the price she paid, and for the price you paid,
he murmured. And so, we searched. There was too much to sift through, so we pocketed whatever seemed valuable, expanding our robes with an extension charm. Every so often, my body shook with the aftermath of the curse, my head pounding with a relentless pulsing ache. I ignored it. Ominous noticed, of course, heard the sharp intakes of breath I failed to suppress, the occasional thud as books slipped through my fingers, my grip too weak to hold them. Weighed down by ancient texts and guilt, we made our way to the exit in silence, clinging to one another as we pushed through the door at the back of the office. My lungs rejoiced as we stumbled into the empty corridor, as though I'd just learned how to breathe. And then, all at once, we collapsed into each other's arms, trembling with relief. We had made it out.
Again, I'm so sorry,
Sebastian whispered, ducking against my shoulder. His hair tickled my chin.
for hurting you, Nina. And about your aunt, Ominous.
Ominous hesitated before answering, one arm locked around my waist.
After all this, I'm grateful to finally know what happened to her.
We left it at that. No promises were made, no reassurances given. And as we slipped into the great hall, our faces pale, our bodies aching. The Halloween feast flared before us like a distant dream.